The change you want in your life depends on the qualitative and improved decisions you make. You know what kind of life you want. You know you want a purposeful life. You know you want a meaningful life. You also know that you are not going to get it if you don't decide to take action in the right direction. Everyone tells you that make good decisions, make right choices, make right decisions. But it is very frustrating to hear and more difficult to know how can you do that. How can you live a purposeful life, a life worth living, at least for yourself? The framework is iteration of your actions with improvement. In life, you want to do something, you want to get better at something. The very first step is to take action because the courage to act must be your priority. It is very obvious that in the first, your action will not be perfect. Maybe it does not even seem right, and that is okay because it's not about perfect or imperfect, it's more about your action towards a better life. The goal is to fail, the goal is to make mistakes enough times so that you know what's wrong before you make them right. You must know what the ways of failures are before you get success. You must know what the bad choices are before you make the right ones. You must know what are the bad decisions, wrong decisions are before you make the right decisions. No one was better in the beginning, but trying to be fail, trying to be get better, trying to fall and get up again. That should be your goal. And the goal of being failure, the goal of not seeing any results, the goal of moving in uncertainty is hard, but it is the way of doing things better. Everything in life is compounding. Every step you make counts, every contribution you make counts if you are making them consistently. Every investment, even small investment you make either in your habits, in your work, in your relationship, it counts. It's not important that you get positive returns every time. You may get negative returns, but you can learn from those negative returns and improve your investment strategy over time. It's completely on you how you see those negative returns. Either you see them as experiences or just ways to quit. You can always improve your strategy for better investments. As I said, you always don't make right decisions or right choices, but you can always improve your strategy over time. The goal is to get better. The goal is to make your relations better. The goal is to make your habits better. The goal is to make your investments better. The goal is to move forward towards positive returns and get rid of negative returns. For example, you are trying to get better in shape or start a business. You don't see any progress in days or even months in your body. You don't see any noticeable progress in your business, even in months or years, maybe. It does not mean you are not lifting. It does not mean that you are not working on your business. It means you are getting better at what you are doing. You are understanding your body, you are understanding your workout, you are understanding what nutritions you should take for your body, for your muscles. You are understanding your routines, what should be the perfect routine for you. Same in the business in early months or years, you are understanding your customers, you are understanding the market, you are understanding the marketing. After doing these small steps, fixing your mistakes over a consistent period of time, it will look clear to you. People will think that you get better at once, but you know how long you have been consistent with, how long you have been compounding. Let me share a personal experience when I start programming in my first year at university. It was very difficult for me to understand, to interpret the programming language, but over time I created understanding and interpreted it like a English language. It was the effect of compounding. It was effect of learning a thing each day. The point is you can be better at anything in life, but you have to be aware of You have to understand the effect of compounding, the effect of small steps each day. It just does not applies to workout or business. It applies almost everything in life. Either you have to make good relations, make good habits, make good choices. The framework is aim small. You cannot get anything in one big leap. You get better by taking each step at one time and taking that step with consistency every day, because it's all about compounding, and compounding is considered a miracle of growth.